March, Guatemalan President Alejandro Yamatei created a state of prevention for Guatemala as caravans arrive on the Honduras border. The 2-week decree restricts outdoor gatherings and demonstrations without a permit. Hundreds of Hondurans traveled through Guatemala to reach the U.S. border to escape natural disasters and poor pandemic conditions, which President Yamatei claims affects the security of Guatemalan citizens. Similar attempts to cross the border via caravan in January resulted in police and soldiers launching tear gas and weapons against Honduran migrants. These recent attempts of migration represent the increase in 100,000 Central Americans arriving at the U.S. border. President Yamatei is working closely with United States Vice President Kamala Harris to help incentivize people to remain in Guatemala through tackling root issues such as corruption, gang violence, and human trafficking. Yamatei believes Guatemala needs long-term investment from the United States in Guatemalan businesses to foster trade and boost the economy. A main goal of the Republic of Guatemala is to prevent coyotes from smuggling humans across the U.S.-Mexico border through intensifying law enforcement. Honduran migrants make up the largest percentage of Central American immigrants into the United States due to having the highest poverty rate, multiple hurricanes, and high aid dependency. In Guatemala, poverty and inequality are also very high, and corruption is a problem, with the previous Guatemalan government rejecting UN anti-impunity initiatives. The caravans traveling through Guatemala consist mostly of young adults, with women carrying children on their backs, deeming the risk necessary to have a better life in the United States. As VP Kamala Harris warned, these migrants face being turned away at the U.S. border. In this segment on my expert opinion, I recommend President Yamatei to pursue his interest in financial investment from the United States by encouraging the avocado and berry suppliers he references to make tax concessions for U.S. companies. MTA Visions can foster this through multilateral trade negotiations. Financial investment should help alleviate some COVID-19 related problems if allocated properly. In helping the Central American migrants, this requires addressing the root problems of why there's an influx in immigration. One recommendation would be to petition President Yamatei to use his relationship with VP Harris to provide greater COVID-19 relief and contribute more vaccinations as a way to relieve some financial burden. Thank you for listening to this segment on my expert opinion, featuring the Central American immigration crisis and its effect on Guatemala. MTA Visions is a global corporate social responsibility and government relations firm based in Washington, D.C. that helps its clients move to champion profit with purpose, amplify impact both locally and globally, and protect clean interests in sovereign states and all levels of the U.S. government. To connect with a member of the MTA Visions team, send an email to info@mtavisions.com.